Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive into the dramatic twists unfolding in The Bold and the Beautiful. This time, the stakes are high, as Carter takes over as the new boss of Forrester Creations, while Ridge loses everything, and Brooke's intentions seem more complicated than ever. Here's everything you need to know about the latest developments. Carter becomes the new boss of Forrester Creations. In a shocking turn of events, Carter Walton has taken the reins at Forrester Creations. As the new CEO, Carter is now in control of one of the most powerful fashion houses in the world. His rise to power is something of a surprise, as many fans have been used to seeing Ridge Forrester in charge. But with Ridge's world crashing down around him, Carter's promotion symbolizes a new era at Forrester Creations. While Carter is thriving professionally, Ridge has been left with nothing. His once dominant position at the company has slipped away, and his personal life is in turmoil. This loss marks a dramatic shift in the dynamics within the Forrester family, especially when it comes to Brooke. Brooke's shift in affections. Brooke Logan has always been drawn to powerful men, particularly those who can offer wealth and status. Throughout her life, Brooke has built a reputation for being a woman who thrives on relationships with successful men. This was evident in her past with Ridge, but with him now reduced to a man without power or fortune, Brooke's feelings have shifted dramatically. No longer does Brooke see Ridge as the man she once adored. Instead, she looks at him with a sense of disappointment. The romantic ideal she once had for their future seems to have crumbled alongside Ridge's fall from grace. Brooke, no longer feeling the same spark, is beginning to question whether she even wants to marry him anymore. In fact, she'll find a reason, any reason, to cancel the wedding, and Ridge knows it. Ridge's silence and acceptance. Ridge, for his part, is not blind to the situation. He knows that Brooke's feelings have changed, and the reason is clear: his fall from the top. Although Ridge is aware that Brooke may no longer want him, he remains silent, resigned to the truth of their crumbling relationship. Despite the hurt and humiliation, Ridge doesn't fight back. Instead, he quietly accepts the fate that is unfolding before him. He knows that he can't force Brooke to love him again, and if their relationship is over, it is over. Brooke's plan to seduce Carter. Despite Carter's current relationship with her daughter, Hope Logan, Brooke's attention has turned to him. The tension between Brooke and Carter has been building for some time, and it's clear that Brooke, ever the seductress, is planning to make a move. She recognizes Carter's vulnerability and the emotional distance between him and Hope. Brooke, knowing that she is a beautiful and captivating woman, believes she has the power to charm Carter. She's determined to find a way to seduce him, believing that this will be her new path to power, control, and satisfaction. For Carter, the temptation proves to be too much. His attraction to Brooke is undeniable. Despite his loyalty to Hope, he finds himself falling into Brooke's trap, unable to resist her charms. The chemistry between them is electric, and it doesn't take long before they end up in bed together. What started as a simple flirtation turns into a full-blown affair. Hope's shocking discovery. The most explosive moment in this entire saga comes when Hope Logan, Brooke's own daughter, walks in on the affair. Hope, who has been in a relationship with Carter for some time, is devastated when she catches her mother and her boyfriend in a compromising situation. The betrayal is brutal, and Hope is left feeling heartbroken and humiliated. To make matters worse, this shocking discovery will not go unanswered. Hope is furious, not only at Carter for cheating on her, but also at her mother for the ultimate betrayal. As the scales of trust between mother and daughter shatter, Hope's anger will undoubtedly drive her to seek revenge. She won't let this betrayal slide without consequences. With both Brooke and Carter having hurt her deeply, Hope is determined to make them pay for their actions. It's clear that the dynamics between these three characters will be forever altered, and no one will walk away unscathed. What's next? As we move forward in The Bold and the Beautiful, the fallout from these betrayals promises to be both emotional and intense. Ridge's downfall is just the beginning of the drama that's unfolding. Carter's newfound power at Forrester Creations could further complicate the situation, especially with Brooke's manipulative intentions now on full display. The relationships between these characters are more fractured than ever, and with Hope seeking revenge, it seems like things are only going to get more explosive. One thing is for sure, in the world of the bold and the beautiful, no one is safe from the consequences of their actions. Stay tuned, as this captivating drama continues to unravel. Will Spencer faces a growing suspicion. At the center of a storm of uncertainty, Will Spencer finds himself tangled in a web of doubts. Although his mother, Electra Forrester, vouches for Remy Price, Will feels something unsettling about the man who's recently entered town. There's a gut feeling that he can't ignore. What's more perplexing is that Deacon Sharp, a figure not often known for his alliances, is now standing up for Remy. Will's instincts warn him that this newcomer is more than just a passing figure, he may be a threat lurking in the shadows. Will has always been cautious about the people in his life, especially those who come out of nowhere with hidden agendas. But this time, his unease may be the key to unveiling a bigger conspiracy. The combination of Remy's mysterious background and the unexpected support from Deacon raises more questions than answers. Will Spencer's skepticism may ultimately uncover a darker reality lurking beneath the surface. Bill Spencer's encounter with Luna Nozawa. The complex case of Bill Spencer and Luna Nozawa is one that leaves more unanswered questions than resolved mysteries. Bill, always the businessman with a keen sense for deception, can't shake the feeling that Luna is playing a much larger game. Luna, for all her charm, has a history of manipulation, and Bill knows this well. While she may appear remorseful, offering an almost genuine display of vulnerability, Bill is not easily swayed. He's seen too many people wear masks, showing faces that seem sincere, only to reveal treachery underneath. Luna's impeccable ability to deceive and charm others raises Bill's suspicions even further. But the question remains, is she truly remorseful, or is this just another act in her long line of performances? Bill's growing unease sets the stage for a tense and potentially dangerous showdown between the two. Brooke Logan's turmoil, a family divided. Brooke Logan is caught in the middle of a family drama that threatens to tear apart the very foundation of her relationships. She is appalled, both as a mother and a partner, at the way Ridge Forrester has spoken about her daughter, Hope Logan. For years, Ridge had been a father figure to Hope, a role he seemed to embrace without hesitation. But now, Brooke is left questioning whether the bond they once shared is truly as strong as she thought. Her shock is compounded by the harsh criticism directed at Hope, who has always been the golden child in the Forrester family. As the matriarch of the Logan family, Brooke has always fought to protect her children, but now she's forced to confront a bitter reality. The words spoken by Ridge not only hurt Hope, but also challenge Brooke's perception of the man she loves. Could this be the breaking point for Brooke and Ridge? With the escalating tensions, their relationship may be on the edge of a precipice. Brooke's loyalty to her daughter is unshakable, but will it cost her the man she once thought she would grow old with? Zende Forrester's alienation, a designer's betrayal. Zende Forrester has long been a talented designer within the Forrester Creations family, but recently, his loyalty has been put to the test. Having worked under the guidance of Hope Logan, Zende feels a deep sense of betrayal after his position as lead designer is stripped away without so much as a discussion. The decision to take his role from him feels like a personal affront, especially given the lack of communication from his family. Zende has always felt like the outsider in the Forrester family, never truly seen as one of them, despite his bloodline. This latest snub only deepens that wound. What is particularly infuriating to Zende is the apparent alliance between Carter Walton and Hope, two people who he feels have sold out the Forrester legacy for their own gain. His frustration mounts as he watches the family he's worked so hard to impress throw him aside without a second thought. For Zende, this isn't just about business, it's a matter of respect, and he wonders if he'll ever find his place in a family that's never truly accepted him. Carter Walton and Hope Logan, partners in the ultimate betrayal. The most shocking turn of events centers around Carter Walton and Hope Logan, whose daring actions have left the Forrester family in turmoil. While Ridge and Eric Forrester barely contain their fury at the couple, they can't deny that it was Hope who led the charge. Although Carter has often been portrayed as a man of integrity, this time, he seems to have crossed a line. The truth is, Carter was the one who planted the seeds of this controversial decision in Hope's mind. She, in turn, took those seeds and nurtured them into a full-blown, bold plan that has sent shockwaves throughout the family. While it's easy to blame Hope for influencing Carter, the truth is far more complicated. Carter may have been the one who initiated the bold move, but Hope's actions were equally as calculated and daring. Their partnership has put the Forrester family on edge, and the ripples of their decisions will undoubtedly affect everyone in their path. It's clear that Hope and Carter's collaboration was more than just a passing impulse, it was a bold strategy that has forever altered the course of Forrester creations. Ridge and Eric Forrester, the men who can't forgive. Ridge and Eric Forrester are seething with anger, unable to comprehend the bold choices made by Hope and Carter. Their anger is rooted not just in the betrayal they feel, but in the sense that their family's legacy has been sullied by reckless behavior. They can barely believe what Hope has done, particularly since she has always been seen as a beacon of virtue in the Forrester family. As patriarchs of the family, Ridge and Eric have always prided themselves on their sense of tradition and loyalty. To see Hope, their own flesh and blood, go against these values is more than they can stomach. Ridge, especially, feels the sting of disappointment. As a man who once saw Hope as his own daughter, he now stands in judgment, struggling to reconcile the girl he once cherished with the woman who has now turned against them. This sudden rift leaves them questioning the very foundation of their family and what it means to be a Forrester. Will they ever forgive Hope for this betrayal, or is this the beginning of the end for their once tight family bond? Carter Walton's future beyond Forrester creations. The path ahead for Carter Walton may not be as clear-cut as he thinks. While he currently stands at the pinnacle of power within Forrester Creations, running the company with a newfound authority, the winds of change are already stirring. Ridge and Steffi are sure to regain control of the family empire, inevitably leading to Carter's ousting. It's not just a matter of losing his position, it's a complete exile from the company and the life he's known. But this may not be the end, in fact, it might just be the beginning. Carter's exit from Forrester Creations could open up a whole new world of opportunities, one that beckons from across the corporate and creative landscape. The fashion industry, ever fluid and ever hungry for fresh perspectives, could offer Carter a new and lucrative chapter. Hope for the future, a second chance at glory. As the curtain falls on Hope for the future, Sally Spectra, a bold and beautiful alum, sees an opportunity. Sally, who has always kept a close watch on the fashion industry, knows that even in the wake of a major setback, the remnants of a once promising brand like HFTF could still hold untapped potential. She could be the key to resurrecting it, leveraging the name and legacy that Hope and Carter Walton have worked so hard to establish. It wouldn't be an easy task, but it would be a bold one, perhaps even the perfect challenge for the couple. By linking up with Marchetti, Sally could breathe new life into HFTF, positioning it for a reawakening while aligning with Hope and Carter's vision. For Hope, this partnership offers a chance to show the world that HFTF isn't just a faded memory, it has the potential for greatness. Carter, too, would find this appealing, especially as it would allow him to strike back at Ridge and Steffi, who've been more than just professional rivals, they'd been a thorn in his side for years. The partnership could serve as the ultimate revenge as the fashion wars heat up again, with Carter and Hope leading the charge against their former employers. In many ways, it would be their chance to rewrite the narrative and prove that they're not finished yet. Expanding the team, the bold and beautiful exodus. But the potential impact goes beyond just Hope and Carter. Katie Logan, Zende Forrester, and even Will Spencer could join them on this daring new venture, creating a ripple effect within the fabric of Forrester Creations. For Katie, this move would offer a much-needed escape from the constant back and forth with her ex-fiancé Ridge and his daughter, Steffi. Free from the confines of their influence, she could flourish in a new environment, offering her PR expertise to a company that values her talents. For Zende, the opportunity could be equally freeing. No longer would he be compared to the likes of Thomas or the golden boy RJ. Zende could step into his own, carving out a space for himself without the shadow of his family hanging over him. And for Will, the move would mean not only a change of scenery but a chance to redefine his role. He would no longer just be the kid running errands in the Forrester offices, he could forge his own identity in the world of fashion. Crossover potential, new alliances and rivalries. As Katie, Zende, and Will join the ranks of Sally's growing empire, the crossover potential between bold and beautiful and the young and the restless becomes irresistible. With these key players moving between Genoa City and Los Angeles, the possibilities for new relationships, rivalries, and dramatic storylines are endless. Katie, ever the romantic, could finally break free from the cycle of heartache with her ex, Bill Spencer, and find a new love interest in Chance Chancellor, a man who has never been tangled up in her complicated family dynamics. Perhaps Nick Newman, another unlucky in-love figure, could be drawn to Katie as well, offering her a fresh start outside of the shadow of her family. Zende, with his good looks and charm, would have a field day in Genoa City. There, he could date some of Y&R's most eligible women, like Lily Winters, Summer Newman, and Elena Dawson, all while enjoying the sport of ruffling the feathers of Kyle Abbott, who would undoubtedly disapprove of Zende's flirtations. Will, on the other hand, could become the object of Lucy Romalotti's affections, only for this innocent crush to quickly spiral into a dangerous obsession, adding an unexpected edge to his storyline. Sally Spectra, a fashion powerhouse with a checkered past. For Sally Spectra, the crossovers would be fraught with challenges. Her checkered past on Bold and Beautiful isn't something she can easily shake off, but it's also part of what makes her so compelling. Sally's evolution from a desperate, aspiring designer to a confident fashion mogul has been nothing short of remarkable. The woman who once struggled to make her mark in the cutthroat world of high fashion is now poised to conquer it, thanks to her sharp instincts and unrelenting drive. No longer just the wannabe from Spectre Fashions, Sally has built a name for herself, and now, it's time to reap the rewards of her hard work. But the question remains, how will Sally handle the ghosts of her past? Will she embrace her new role in Genoa City with the grace and confidence she's earned, or will she be haunted by her earlier missteps? With Liam Spencer and Wyatt Spencer both potentially back in the picture, old flames might reignite, adding a complicated layer to her already fraught personal life. The idea of rekindling something with Liam could be tempting, but given her history with both brothers, the emotional baggage could prove to be a huge hurdle. Or perhaps Wyatt, having finally moved on from Flo, could see this as his second chance with Sally. But would she even be open to revisiting the past, or would she choose to stay focused on the future, with her burgeoning relationship with Billy Abbott as a new and exciting possibility? The new Sally, a complete package, but will Liam choose her? The re-emergence of Sally Spectra as a completely transformed woman is impossible to ignore. The wild, impulsive designer of old has been replaced by someone far more calculated and assured, a true force in the fashion world. And yet, Liam Spencer will have no choice but to notice the changes in her. The Sally he once knew has grown into a confident woman who knows exactly what she wants, but is that enough for Liam to finally pursue her? Or will he return to his complicated history with Ivy Forrester? And if Wyatt does make his move, will Sally be open to reconnecting, or will she take the high road and embrace her new life without revisiting the past? As Sally Spectra steps into her new role, the spotlight is firmly on her, and the question remains, will she embrace this new chapter, or will the past continue to haunt her?